Welcome. In this video, I show you how to implement composition control in Aspen Plus Dynamics. I will go to control the ethanol mass fraction at the mixer outlet by manipulating the water mass flow rate. We start by building a steady-state model in Aspen Plus. We'll find the operation point and then switch to Aspen Dynamics to add the control and run dynamic simulation. For the start the simulation, let's move on to Aspen Plus. Click on New Simulation. In this section, we need to define our components. So we have water and ethanol. Here we define water and ethanol. Okay, now click on Next. In this section, we need to define our thermodynamic model. We use NRTL for water and ethanol system. Okay, we select NRTL. Now click on Next. And here, select Go to Simulation Environment and click on OK. We define a mixture and click on Pressure Changer and define a valve here and also another here. Select Materials and now we define our stream. This is outlet stream. Okay, this is water and this is ethanol. Double click on W and here we have 25 degrees C for the pressure, for the temperature, and for pressure we have 10 bars. Okay, the total flow rate is 100 kmol per hour. The water is 0.9, so we change composition to mole fraction. Okay, and for the ethanol we have 0.1. Okay, in this stream we have temperature 25 degrees C and the pressure is 10 bar and total flow rate is 100 kmol per hour. We change composition to mole fraction and we have 0.7 ethanol and 0.3 water. Okay, now click on Next and back to Flowsheet. Okay, now double click on this valve. The pressure drop is 5 bar. Okay, the valid phases is liquid, so we use liquid only. And also here, for this valve, we have pressure drop 5 bar, and the valid phase is liquid. Okay, now run the model. Now select dynamic simulation and select dynamic mode. Now click on pressure checker. Okay, now click on pressure driven. Here we save our model and then the Aspen Plus Dynamic will be run. Okay, it is our Aspen Dynamic environment and here we want to control the mass fraction of the ethanol at the outlet stream. So we select a controller. Okay, we select a control signal. Okay. We want to control the mass fraction of ethanol, so we select mass fraction of ethanol, click on OK, and we select it into the controller as a PV, process variable, because we want to control the mass fraction, so it is the PV. Okay, now select the output or the control output and we select it into the position of the control valve of the water flow. So here, okay, right click on controller and rename it CC. Okay, now double click on controller, click on configure and click on initialize value. Okay, another important is control action. Here we have direct action because when the mass fraction of the ethanol in the outlet increase, the flow of water here must be increased also, so we have a direct action. Okay, now run the model. Okay, now we check the controller action. So here we use a different value. For example, we use 0.55. Okay, here you see that the output mass fraction of ethanol up to this value or the set point value.